Hey, Blazer Tales. Oh, if I got a good one for you today. This is Disney, Kingdom Keepers Disney After Dark. This is book one of a bunch of, there's a bunch of books in this series. I think there's seven or eight. And then there's a second one called The Inheritance. Um, and there might even be a third one. But anyway, this is the first one of the whole series, Disney After Dark. If you're a Disney fan, you have to read this book. This book is incredible. And if you notice, let me stand up and show you for a minute. I've got on my one of the Kingdom Keepers shirts and my Maleficent ears. These are from Megan's Mini Shop, a fantastic small business. If you want one of these shirts or Maleficent ears, which you have to read the book, I will put the link below in the comments. But this is to show you how to use the novel study to go with the Kingdom Keeper. So give me a quick second to share my screen. Okay, so here, let me go to slideshow. Play from start. So here is the PowerPoint for the Kingdom Keepers. This is just like your title page, and then this shows you how to use this book. So what's going to happen is I will show you at the end of the PowerPoint, I have listed page numbers where if you want to put an asterisk in your book beside these sentences or a sticky note if you don't want to write in your book, it shows you when to click the next slide because there's lots of things to show your kids. Now, there are no pictures in this book like it says in here, but there are lots of things that they talk about that some kids may have never been to Disney World, and it will help them understand what you're reading. So that's how to use that. If you have any questions, just give me an email. These are two of the different covers. The one on the left is the original, I believe. Then the one on the right is the current one. So this is where you just ask your kids what you think the book is going to be about before you even get started. Here is a wonderful book trailer. There are tons of them, but this is the one I like the best. I put on here. Now, here's the table of contents. So when you read, let's say you've read the chapter 7, you don't want to flip through all the slides to find chapter 7. So you would just click on chapter 7 and it's going to take you straight to it. And I think you have to be in slideshow mode to be able to do this, but you just click on it. I'm not going to click on one because I'm going to make sure there's nothing else. Nope, so that's right. So if I were here and I just clicked on chapter 1, it takes me right there to chapter 1. Every chapter has a heading or a chapter break. This is where you will stop. Go to chapter 1 and stop here and start reading. And then when you get to your very first asterisk, which is actually the very first sentence, you are going to click click the slide. And like, for example, it says, he found himself standing next to the flagpole in town square. Well, there's the flagpole in town square. So now the kids can picture, there's the main street of Disney World. There's Cinderella's castle in the background. They can visualize, now that you've read that, where this main character is standing in the book. The next one says something about gripped by a sense of panic, awed by the sight of Cinderella's castle. There's Cinderella's castle, and he's actually there at night. So there's a picture of the nighttime of Cinderella's castle. And then like the next one, that's one of the main characters in the book, Finn. So what this does is you're going to click every time you get to an asterisk. Let me show you one more time. An asterisk in the book. And if you have those already marked, then you will know. There are not just pictures. Let me click through. Let me show you. Once you get through the pictures, then there's the questions. So a lot of these questions are just straight up, what's the answer? Like, just who's the main character? Finn. Some of these are thought questions. Some of these are just to make them have a deeper level of thinking about what would they do and that kind of thing. So every time you click, it's going to show the question first before it shows the answer, and then it will show the answer. And then when you get to the end, kind of long, hang on a second. When you get to the end of all the questions of chapter 1, whoop, there's chapter 2. Now, some of these also have videos, and in the description, I wrote in my book, like in this one, stop to show video. Now, in what I'm going to show you in a minute, I tell you how long the videos are, so you'll know about what they are. But it talks about holograms, and so I have a video that shows them what a hologram is and how they create holograms. I have videos of rides when they go on, like, let's say, it's a Small World. I have a video of Small World ride, and it's long. You don't have to show it all, but it's there for you. So I have all kinds of pictures and all kinds of videos. This is an extremely long book. But if you're a Disney fan or your kids are Disney fans, like see right here, there's how you show the ride on the monorail. I'm not gonna show it to make this video that much longer, but when you click on it, it puts the kids in the monorail so they can see what it is. So here's all the things. Let me show you at the end. Oh, the Haunted Mansion one. That's my favorite. That's in there. But when you get to the end, okay, so here are all, no, these right here, this is my second book's coming out soon. These are coloring sheets. Gosh, you got to have these coloring sheets to go with this book because it has a lot of Disney stuff in it and it's got the cover of the book. So you need these coloring sheets also. But here's what I'm talking about. So I use the paperback book of this. If you use the hardback book, the page numbers might be different. But like I said on page 1, excuse me, let me get some water real quick. On page 1, he found himself standing next to the flagpole in town square. So that sentence I have underlined and I have an asterisk by it. And then the next one. That's the best way to do it. Now let me show you, like right here. This one right here, Brad explained what this process is called motion capture. And I have this is a 2 minute and 11-second video. So if you don't have 2 minutes and 11 seconds, skip this video. But in my book, I would put show video just so I'll know that it's not a picture that I might need to stop. And here's another one. Watch the video first and then go to the next slide. That kind of thing. So this is Kingdom Keepers, Disney Before Dark. Let me stop sharing my screen. So, Kingdom Keepers, Disney After Dark, you need the Maleficent ears. I am one of the Kingdom Keepers. Yes, you need this shirt. It is awesome from Megan's Mini Shop. If you have any questions, just get in touch with me. You are going to love this book. This book is amazing. Happy reading, and I will see you in the next video, guys.